The spring 2020 commencement of the University of Wisconsin River Falls is hereby convened.
Good morning. I am Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Student Success, David Travis, and I want to thank you for attending the Spring 2020 commencement of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has made it impossible for us to safely gather in person this year. I'm pleased that you can join us remotely in this very special celebration of the achievements of today's graduates and of their commencement into what we anticipate will be a bright and productive future. It is now my privilege to introduce the Interim Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin River Falls, Dr. Connie Foster.
Greetings, graduates, family members, friends, UWRF faculty and staff. Thank you for joining us today for UW River Falls' first ever remote video commencement ceremony. It is not an ideal situation, as we would much prefer to celebrate together face-to-face. However, this online format does enable us to come together and say congratulations to our graduates and honor their accomplishments. It remains a special day of recognition for a job well done and goals achieved. One of my favorite quotes is by Nelson Mandela. He said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Your diploma is evidence of your commitment to education and to learning. You can help make the world a better place because you have invested in yourself." Regardless of what degree you are receiving today, we as faculty and staff have designed our curricular and co-curricular experiences to provide you with a broad-based liberal arts education. You have at your disposal both technical knowledge in your area of expertise and the general problem-solving and communication skills to make a positive impact on the people you work with and the people you serve. Many of the jobs you will hold one day do not yet exist. We believe the education you received at UW River Falls has provided you with the habits of mind to continue learning over the course of your lifetime. As you encounter changing circumstances in your career and personal life, you'll be well equipped to respond effectively. We encourage you to think of today as a milestone in your educational journey, not the endpoint. Today, I would like to recognize some very special individuals, all veterans, active duty personnel, and reservists. We would like to acknowledge the sacrifices you have made to our country. On behalf of UW River Falls, we say thank you. Others watching today have also made a different kind of sacrifice. Those who have given personally to help make today possible for our graduates. I would like to recognize the support and encouragement of parents, siblings, spouses, children, grandparents, and friends. A heartfelt thanks to our amazing talented and faculty and our staff. We are grateful for all you do to deliver a high-quality education with a focus on student engagement. In closing, congratulations to the graduates. You are a Falcon forever. We are proud of you, and we wish you the best as you begin the next chapter in your life as a graduate of the University of Wisconsin River Falls.
At this time, I wish to introduce the leaders of our Faculty Senate and Student Senate. The commitment, hard work, and cooperation of faculty, staff, and students enables UWRF to provide an excellent education for students. Dr. Maya-Lisa Moline, 1990-20 Chair of the Faculty UW River Falls Senate, will congratulate our graduates on behalf of the faculty and instructional academic staff. She will be followed by Mr. Tate Schickling, 2019-20 Student Senate President, who will extend congratulations on behalf of the students. Dr. Moline.
Good afternoon, students, graduates. I hope this message finds you healthy and well. I am Dr. Maya-Lisa Moline. I'm Chair of the Faculty Senate and Professor of English. And I'm here today to offer you parting thoughts on behalf of the faculty at UWRF. We want to send you our enduring best wishes for success. I like to quote John Dewey at commencement, so I'm going to do that here. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. When you first attended class back in January of this year, when you were actually asking yourself, can I do this just one more time? You likely never dreamed how challenging your final semester would turn out to be, or how different the landscape of the real world would look in just a handspan of a few weeks. Pandemics apparently do that. But a willingness to learn, to keep expanding your minds throughout your entire lives, is one of the keystones in UW River Falls mission statement, and the faculty put it there in the hope that your experience at the university, your whole experience at the university, would engender just such an enduring spirit in you as you graduate and go forth to continue as valuable members of a productive society. The importance of that mindset has become perhaps a little bit more clear of late, but your university experience, the whole experience, has been designed to help you attain your full potential as a human being, not just this one semester, not just this one challenging semester. So as you face your future that will be filled with challenges and rewards, the faculty at UW River Falls hope you actively continue to pursue avenues of inquiry and innovation, and to seek new opportunities for engagement and inclusivity. We want you to remember your passion for learning, because it will serve you well through the years to come. So on behalf of the faculty at UW River Falls, I send you all of our best wishes for a positive journey through your future lives. Congratulations.
Well, everyone, I want to start by saying you made it. This semester was like absolutely no other. Secondly, I want to say something that I hope you've heard a lot since May. Congratulations. Truly, congratulations. You all set out to complete a goal, a dream, and you did it. All of the sleepless nights, cramming for tests, all of the meals in the dining hall, enduring more stress than you ever thought you could, led you to today. Through all of the cold and snowy walks, all of the Tuesday and Thursday classes you didn't think would end, you finally made it. And fortunately for you, those times are over. Your journey here as a student at UWRF has finished. But now your spot here as an alumni is just beginning. Cherish the memories you have made and the relationships that you have developed. I believe each and every one of you will do great things because you're a Falcon. Always remember, just because your time here is concluding doesn't mean that your UWRF journey has finished. We can't wait to see the impact that you have on your future jobs and the communities that you live in. On behalf of all of the students here at UWRF, I want to say again, congratulations. And always remember, once a Falcon, always a Falcon.
Roger Williams is a 1967 graduate who received his bachelor's degree in vocational agriculture from what was then the Wisconsin State College, River Falls. Dr. Williams went on to pursue both a master's and PhD in adult and continuing education from UW-Madison and served for 33 years as a UW-Madison Extension professor. Dr. Williams grew up on a Waukesha County farm and for the past 40 years has assisted farm families under stress. He helped to form the federally funded Sowing the Seeds of Hope initiative for dealing with farm stress in the Midwest. Dr. Williams is also the founder of the Harvest of Hope Fund, which has been providing financial assistance and hope to Wisconsin farm families in distress since 1986. He is a volunteer mediator with the Wisconsin Farm Center, serves on the advisory board for Agriability of Wisconsin, and is on the governing board of the Food, Faith, and Farming Network. In addition, Dr. Williams worked to help form the National Alliance on Mental Illness, an advocacy and family support organization for those dealing with serious mental illnesses. He also helped to launch and lead the Wisconsin Prevention Network and has made significant contributions in teaching and programming related to men's issues. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Roger Williams, the 2020 University of Wisconsin River Falls Distinguished Alumnus, who will address today's graduates.
My warmest greetings to you. I hope all of you are doing well in this crazy COVID-19 period of time, all healthy and doing well. I am truly honored to be selected for the UWRF 2020 Distinguished Alumnus Award. I was raised on a 208-acre dairy farm in Waukesha County in the 1940s, 50s, and early 60s. The first 8 years of my education were at Torhorse Grade School, a small one-room country school that looked a lot like this. No kindergarten. Each grade had 1 to 4 students in it. All 8 grades were taught by one teacher, which made cross-peer education incredibly important. Music and art lessons came over the radio via public radio. Hot lunch was leftovers from home heated on our kerosene stove. All janitorial tasks were covered by students and the teacher in the school. And our restrooms consisted of 2 outhouses, one for boys and one for girls. I suspect most of you would have a hard time even imagining that kind of an elementary school experience. Similarly, as somebody who grew up in very humble circumstances, I had a hard time imagining myself going to college, much less being the distinguished alumnus for this university. So thanks much for this very, very cherished award. I have fond memories of that elementary school experience, but not so much of my high school experience. I went from a class of 4 students at Torhorst Elementary to a class of 640 at Waukesha High School in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I was just a number, and I felt lost and intimidated as a farm kid at an urban school with a lot of social cliques. So it was incredibly uplifting to come to Wisconsin State University, River Falls, as it was named in the 1960s, and the school motto was "Where the free spirit prevails." It was this institution that helped to unleash my pent-up spirit. That motto has not been attached to this university for quite some period of time. I suspect it's because it supported a significant amount of drinking as part of that free spirit. But you are fortunate to graduate from an institution with this mission. The University of Wisconsin-River Falls' mission is to help prepare students be productive, creating, ethical, engaged citizens and leaders with an informed global perspective. I hope you take every word in that mission statement seriously. This world needs productive, creating, ethical, engaged citizens and leaders with an informed global perspective. I was fortunate to participate in the River Falls Quarter Abroad program back in 1965. It opened my eyes to the importance of understanding our global neighbors around the world. Christy, my wife of 52 years, and I have traveled to every continent in the world except Antarctica, and we have come to truly value getting to know people and cultures from all over the world. Now, from my life experiences, what I'd like to do is lay out 5 ideas that hopefully will make a difference in your life. First, find your passions and live them out every day throughout your life. Theologian and novelist Frederick Buechner believes that we are called to work where our deep gladness and joy meet with the deep needs of the world. I was fortunate to have a long career at UW Extension and UW-Madison where I could act on my passions and feel like I was making a difference in the world. I've helped farm families deal with the stresses of farming for the past 40 years through stress management workshops, communication workshops, and farm couples weekend getaways. Have helped create the National Alliance on Mental Illness and the Wisconsin Alliance on Mental Illness, 2 organizations that help families of persons with persistent mental illnesses deal with those stresses. And I've organized major programs on rural mental health, mediation, Parenthood in America, men's issues, and an innovative Boys to Men initiative. Second idea, volunteer for causes you care about. Let your passion spill over into the voluntary arena, starting now and carrying over throughout your life and into retirement. Former President Barack Obama cautions us that democracy only works when we think not just about ourselves, but about others as well. There are so many areas where you can make a difference: schools, the arts, healthcare, youth sports, civic causes, climate change, social and economic justice. I founded the Harvest of Hope Fund that offers financial help and hope to Wisconsin farm families that are struggling financially. We've sent over 1,700 gifts totaling more than $1,140,000 to farm families across our state over that 34-year period of history. I'm also currently active in the Food, Faith, and Farming Network, Agribility of Wisconsin, Haiti Allies, and United Way of Dane County. Third idea, find ways of bridging the rural-urban divide. Kathy Kramer, a UW-Madison professor, interviewed rural people across Wisconsin and found real tensions between rural and urban people in our state, much of it stemming from the fact that there was a perceived lack of resources in rural areas. Anything you can do to foster better understanding between rural and urban people and to provide for economic justice to rural areas could be helpful. The Food, Faith, and Farming Network that I mentioned earlier brings rural and urban folks together in parish halls of urban faith communities and gives them opportunities to interact with each other and benefit from each other's food, benefit from the farmers' food and the urbanites getting that food that they provide. We also are helping to sponsor community development projects, bringing people together to solve problems in southwestern Wisconsin communities. Fourth idea, take risks and don't be afraid of failure. I hope you have seen or will see the Broadway play Hamilton. In it, a young and feisty Alexander Hamilton raps, "I am not throwing away my shot, I am not throwing away my shot." In many ways, this is a scary time to be going out into the world. But at any point in time, there are opportunities as well as challenges. Your task is to find those opportunities, capitalize on them, and not throw away your shots. Following graduate school experiences, I saw a job at continuing education in mental health within the health sciences unit of UW Extension. My degree from River Falls and my graduate degrees from UW-Madison were all in the fields of education. I didn't have a single course in the field of health or mental health, but I took the risk thinking that it would be a challenging yet interesting experience for a few years. The learning curve was very steep, but it turned into a marvelous 33-year career with the University of Wisconsin. Fifth idea, practice resilience and persistence throughout your life. If the current pandemic has taught you anything, it is probably that you need to be flexible, resilient, and persistent. The world is changing in powerful ways, and life is not predictable, so you'll need to practice these skills throughout your life. The best way to do this is to ground yourself in values that truly last. Values like honesty, empathy for others, building caring relationships, commitment to equality and justice for all, reverence for the natural world, and supporting good causes. But it's not just holding the right values, it is acting on these values in the world. If we want a better, more sustainable world, it is up to each of us to act on our values and do the right things. To briefly recap the 5 points, find your passions and live them out daily. Volunteer now and into your retirement years. Find ways to bridge the rural-urban divide. Take risks and don't be afraid of failure. And finally, practice resilience and persistence throughout your life. I truly regret that the pandemic keeps me from seeing your bright, smiling faces and the support of people in your lives. But know that my best wishes and the support of your family and friends will be a powerful wind at your back as you move out into the world. My best wishes to you.
Thank you, Dr. Williams, for sharing your comments with our graduates. Students receive their diplomas upon completion of all university requirements for graduation. A list of the entire graduating class can be found in the digital program. We shall now acknowledge all of those who have earned their degrees this spring. The academic deans will recognize the candidates for degrees in their respective programs. Chancellor Foster will then confer the degrees and the graduates' names will be read aloud. It is my privilege to introduce the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Dean Yonk.
I present the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences. Chancellor Foster, as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I declare that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. It is my privilege to introduce the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environmental Sciences, Dr. Dale Gallenberg.
I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environmental Sciences. Chancellor Foster, as Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environmental Sciences, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I declare that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environmental Sciences. It is my privilege to introduce the Interim Dean of the College of Business and Economics, Dr. Marina Onken.
I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in the College of Business and Economics. Chancellor Foster, as Interim Dean of the College of Business and Economics, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I declare that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Business and Economics. It is my privilege to introduce the Dean of the College of Education and Professional Studies, Dr. Michael Harris.
I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Music Education, and Bachelor of Social Work in the College of Education and Professional Studies. Chancellor Foster, as Dean of the College of Education and Professional Studies, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I declare that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all recommendations for their respective degrees. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of Education and Professional Studies. To introduce our final group of graduates, I invite Associate Provost Dr. Wes Chapin to come forward.
I acknowledge the candidates for the Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Education, and Education Specialist. Chancellor Foster, as Associate Provost and upon recommendation of the graduate faculty, I declare that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees. Please join me in congratulating the graduates receiving their master's and specialist degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Wisconsin River Falls, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Social Work, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Education and Education Specialist in your respective disciplines with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
In academics, as a symbolic sign of accomplishment worthy of earning a degree, we are entitled to wear our tassels on the left side of our caps. In keeping with this academic tradition, I now congratulate you, the class of 2020, and invite those of you wearing your cap and tassel, watching from home, to move your tassels to the left now. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to ask Whitney Tomey from the UW River Falls Alumni Advisory Board to officially induct our new graduates into the Alumni Association of the University of Wisconsin River Falls.
Greetings, graduates, and congratulations. My name is Whitney Tomey. I am a 2011 graduate and the president of the Alumni Advisory Board. I am very pleased to welcome you into the Falcon family and the UW River Falls Alumni Association. You are joining nearly 50,000 alumni in the United States and around the world. Graduates, in recognition of your accomplishments and as a small token of our congratulations, we have mailed you a UW River Falls license plate frame and some other goodies. I hope that you will display it proudly wherever your journey takes you. As part of commencement, we like to induct the new graduates into the Alumni Association. I ask all UWRF alumni listening to bear witness as we induct today's new graduates into our Alumni Association. Chancellor Foster, upon your recommendation, I am pleased to induct into Alumni Association membership the graduates of the summer 2020 commencement at the University of Wisconsin River Falls. Fellow alumni, I welcome you into the association with all of us who have graduated before you to share a continuing interest in the welfare and excellence of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. Together, we shall provide ongoing support to this university in the years ahead so that our alma mater, the University of Wisconsin River Falls, can continue to provide educational opportunities to the residents of this region and state. The opportunities for excellence that have benefited each of us. I extend my warmest congratulations and best wishes for a wonderful future. Congratulations.
Class of 2020, now officially alumni of the University of Wisconsin River Falls, congratulations. We wish you tremendous success in the years ahead. Thank you for joining us remotely for today's commencement ceremony.
I now declare the spring 2020 commencement ceremony of the University of Wisconsin River Falls complete. Please continue watching as we will now read the names of all of our spring graduates and feature some of the submitted images from your personal celebrations.
Macy Marie Abraham, Mackenzie Ray Adams, Casey Joe Allen, Angeli Marie Alonzo Dallum, Jenna Marie Amy, Brian Philip Anderson, Danielle Marissa Angadi, Ashley Rose Anhalt, Ryan Clark Bailey, Sarah C. Bailing, Valerie Burend, Lorna May Blythe Biddle, Josephine Ann Hope Binnell, Miranda Boll, Brycelyn Renee Bonin, Heather Bonner, Cheyenne Ray Booth, Ellie Brantner, Haley E. Birch, James Elam Buttles, Carly Ray Christensen, Alicia Kathleen Church, Garrett Mitchell Clark, Mia Ray Clementi, Christopher Kenneth Coates, Kelly Marie Conley, Brittany Shea Coop, Lauren Elizabeth Cox, Mariah K. Crawford, Savannah Lynn Kreitz, Jack Cameron Croson, Rachel Elaine Dam, Alyssa Ann Decora, Matthew Jeffrey Derby, Kaylee Marie DeReuter, Jacqueline Nicole Diekman, Nicole Laura May Dittbrenner, Anna Kennedy K. Dobson, Nathaniel Ray Dodge, Danielle Jo Durand, Connor Lawrence Early, Austin James Ebert, Daniel Ehret, Matthew George Elb, Alexis Haley Elgin, Nathan Charles Ellerbrock, Peter James Elwood, Maxwell Douglas Emerson, Jonathan Richard Erickson, Nicholas Keith Erickson, Noah Owen Erickson, Emily Catherine Evangelist, Quinn Elias Fennendale, Bradley William Feyreisen, Olivia Grace Fisher, Bailey Wynneth Fisher, Jennifer Lynn Fox, Morgan Marie Frank, Jessica Kathleen Frawley, Nicholas Thomas Fraser, Nathaniel James Gatton, Megan Ann Glasinski, Brady James Godel, Anthony Philip Gordon, Ariel Lee Gravine, Beverly Louise Green, Jordan Gretzlock, Amanda Jean Gribineau, Mallory Logan Griffin, Caitlin Shelby Grunkley, Amanda Gullickson, Gabe Matthew Gullicksrud, Ashra Lee Hall, Bradley John Hansen, Allison Ray Hardy, Carrie Healy, Joshua Caleb Heer, Abigail Marie Henkin, Joseph Paul Henson, Michaela Elizabeth Hickman, Kyle Stephen Hilger, Luke Joshua Hill, Brady Daniel Hinrichs, Mitchell Anthony Hochbein, Claudia Justine Hodgman, Abigail Mary Holst, Shawnee Jewel Holt, Leanna Marie Hoople, Jordan Scott Hoover, Natasha Elizabeth Horsfall, Lee Charles Huberty, Trinity Storm Huggins, Carl Rodney Hoon, Jenna Elizabeth Erkey, Paige Catherine Essensi, Jared Scott Johnson, Kayla Johnson, Reese Edward Johnston, Caitlin Nicole Johnstone, Hannah Marie Cantor, Megan Kelber, Molly Kathleen Kelly, Ashlyn Ann Kirk, John Charles Cleve, Annalise Mary Klinkner, Elizabeth Ann Noble, Kayla Marie Kohler, Marcus Daniel Coaster, Hannah Josephine Coquette, Ellie Clara Kramer, Michaela Lynn Cron, William J. Kramer, Tyler Allen Coos, Bennett Alexander Lagerl, Kevin Patrick Larkin, Bailey Rose Larson, Connor Marvin Laukent, Virginia Rose Laura Lee, Morgan Ray Lean, Anna Mose Lagar, Nathan Daniel LeMay, Caitlin Marie Lindner, Kevin Christopher Link, Grace Elizabeth Logan, Jennifer Ann Lorenz, Claire Elizabeth Lutz, Thomas Raymond Malziker, Timothy Manis, Philip Patrick Margaret, Jessica Nicole Marshner, Parker Thomas Massey, Jackie Lynn McGlynn, Sonia Renee McGrain, Kalen Jeffrey McHugh, Claire Frances McInerney, Lori Montgomery McKee, Carl Robert Meeker, Madeline Ann Melby, Alexandra Marie Miller, Jara Lynn Monahan, Caitlin Anna Marie Montang, Landon Ross Moorhuff, Nathaniel David Fessler Murphy, Josephine Jane Myers, Levi John Myers, Cassidy Jean Nemec, Kaya Joe Newman, Vanessa Ray Louise Nickpon, Lucas Nyber, Kristen Janae Nigon, Daniel Joseph Nolan, Derek Knoll, Samantha Michelle North, Cheyenne Novazik, Ashley A. Oberreich, Karina Olvera, Cole Victor Pappenfuss, Courtney Lee Patton, Macy Elizabeth Peters, Cassidy Trina Peterson, Gabrielle Marie Peterson, Karina Joyce Quick, Ryan Richard Rodmacher, Angela Elizabeth Ramsdell, Kaylin Robert Randall, Robin Therese Randall, Jacqueline Elizabeth Reeser, Evelyn Grace Reesop, Megan Sue Reynolds, Elizabeth Ann Reese, Mackenzie Jean Margaret Riley, Laura Ruth Ringeisen, Anthony James Rittmeyer, Erica Jenny Roberson, Alexis Nicole Rogers, Kirsten Elise Rogowski, Olivia Ann Marie Ross, Samantha Ray Ross, Sanita Jean Rouse, Matthew David Reinish, Carly Sue Sannon, Allison Marie Schatzley, Alec Jacob Schmidt, Cheyenne Lucille Schmidt, Destiny Elizabeth Schmidt, Callie Marie Schmidt, Madison Jade Schokenmeyer, Nicole Ann Schomer, Abigail Beth Schultz, Sierra Mackenzie Schultz, Troy Benjamin Schwann, Ryan Thomas Scott, Andrew Mark Seefeld, Kirsten M. Sendelbach, Mickey Tyler Shea, Madeline Lee Singer, Stephen John Slavitsky, Amy Jean Smith, Carl Robert Schneider, Mackenzie Andra Sommerfeld, Christian Andres Sosa, Peter Joseph Speckman, Casey Lee Steffen, Nathan Hunter Stepp, Allison Laverne Stewart, Zane Charles Stewart, Caleb Stephen Stoppelmore, Austin Wayne Sewer, Stephanie K. Sukalski, Evangeline Josephine Swanson, August Thomas Swenson, Amanda Isabella Tangora, Trace Robert Tabay, Tate Robert Tishi, Paul Teets, Jacob Charles Tim, Caitlin Shannon Tomalak, Samantha Nicole Traxler, Mackenzie May Treffert, Alexandra May Tricky, Ashley Rose Tootwall, Carrie Ann Udver, Nathan Bradley Utek, Riley Michelle Uch, Anna Valeri, Jonathan Sidney Van Rokel, Ashley Van Hayes, Noah James Vabora, Ruben Dennis Voigt, Brandon Craig Wachter, Marissa Ann Wagaman, Josephine Marie Wagner, Dakota Keith Waletsko, Maisie Marie Walker, Kylie Marie Wallace, Megan Lynn Walsh, Jeremiah Thomas Walters, Andrew Joseph Weber, Matthew Weck, Catherine Rose Wendorf, Kendra Therese Wendt, McKenna R. Wendt, Nathaniel Charles Wenner, Rebecca Ann Wickman, Mitchell Logan Widmer, Cassandra Joy Wagon, Rebecca Michelle Wolf, Eric Wuthrick, Lauren Zadek, Ashley Carol Zimmerman, Jacob Brian Zimmerman,
Mamie Homa Agayaman, Bennett Wayne Alm, Sarah Marie Alberts, Greta Albu, Emily Alice Allen, Adrian Angel Alvarado, Kirsty Bakken, Jace Michael Baker, Danielle Lynn Barman, Allison Renee Barnes, Hannah May Barrett, Emily Margaret Beardmore, Taylor Alexandra Belisle, Nathan Leonard Bianis, Emily Bitney, Jenna Christine Blummer, Madeline Sophia Botner, Chase Anthony Bonison, Stephanie Michelle Borland, Hunter Thomas Bro, Brittany Lynn Books, Christina Carolyn Brown, Jared William Buchanan. Devin James Burris. Brooke Hannah Butkowski. Jackson Edward Carlson. Catherine Ann Carr. Michael Ian Carter. Savannah Louise Katura. Ashley Joanne Chales. Derek John Chevrolet. Cassandra Nicole Chmielewski. Shannon Elaine Klitquinoy. Forrest Differin Close. Amber Renee Clutter. Caitlin Roseanne Connor. Bryce Edward Counselor. Kara Danielle Crabb. Anthony Tate Craig III. Catherine Casey Crandall. Harrison Minna Cruz. Dylan Thomas Curtis. Samantha Regina Dalkey. Justine Rose Dalsky. Parker Justice Dardine. Yasmin Taylor Doherty. Alicia Davia. Sarah Marie Davis. Madison Elizabeth Dean. Gage Matthew Derleth. Pundara Dinka. Austin Drahir. Glory Caledonia Duda. Alexis Kimberlyn Dupy. Jenna Ray Durst. Tara Marie Eckhart. Mitchell Andrew Elmgren. Katie Lee Urkel. Kelly M. Erpelding. Aaron Amy Fagan. Alan Francis Falkowski. Jonathan Michael Farron. Carissa Ann Ferguson. Kira Renee Fields. Samuel James Figelmiller. Celeste Fine. Nicole Catherine Furcus. Michaela Ann Ford. Sophia Irene Fern Fossey. Tyler Mitchell Franklin. Ashley Maria Fromhertz. Joseph James Gerard. Kaylee Michelle Guys. Elizabeth Kate Goodrich. Cynthia Nolan Gottschalk. Brianna Marie Grahovich. Cassandra Ann Grapp. Lorelei Ann Gray. Madison Emma Greenwald. Carolyn Hannah Griswold. Tyrell Allen Halverson. Blake Riley Hansen. Heather Ann Hansen. Lindsay Ray Hansen. Jacob Pablo Hansen Flores. Rachel Harris. Alan Hare. Madison Doreen Hemauer. Chelsea Lee Hennigan. Allison Rose Henn. Olivia Ann Hines. Gina Marie Hawking. Alexander William Hohenstein. Sophiana Algor Humawi. Reagan Donald Hoverman. Alexi Lee Huber. Colin Carl Hubel. Victoria Cassandra Hull. Cassandra Ann Humphrey. Madeline Justine Vidston. Madison Rose Ilikanen. Jack Joseph Ince. Gina Marie Jablonski. Laura Helen James. Stephanie K. Jansma. Madison Jesuits. Aaron Sidney Johnson. Frank Johnson. Keely Maureen Johnson. Kiana K. Johnson. Maggie Jan Johnson. Megan Ann Johnson. Michaela Rose Johnson. Vernon Tyron Bro Jr. Noah Matthew Juliar. Catherine Lou Carl. Christopher Ryan Kaufman. Heather Elizabeth Kennedy. Emma Alice Kicker. Danielle Marie Kiefer. Sarah Jo Kitzman. Audrey Christine Klein. Taylor David Klutzman. Jenna Marie Knudsen. Alexandra Ann Conop. Grace Helene Copen. Olivia Frances Crone. Jade Taylor Lamb. Olivia Lambert. Lucy Landetta. Travis Mark Lane. Andrew Larson. Benjamin Maxwell Larson. Quentin Ricky Lee. Subin Lee. Marnie Amelia Lewis. Mark Libin. Dynasty Jem Siab Lowe. Oscar Daniel Lopez Latona. Katie Elizabeth Lucas. Kylie Jade Lundholm. Nathaniel Bradley Madlin. Haley Jane Mays-Kroll. Benjamin Jacob Mayer. Kiara Madden Mallet. Madeline Joanne Merkelix. Grace Rebecca Mason. Blake Allen Matson. Justice Keith McConnell Sr. Sophia McFarland. Morgan Elizabeth McGann. Annika Elizabeth McPherson. Kyle Richard Mary. Alec Stewart Meyersberg. Alexander Robert Machalski. Lauren Elizabeth Mikolacek. Anna Irene Miller. Ashley Miller. Joshua James Miller. Tyler Moe. Jillian Rebecca Molitor Shue. Allison Marie Mondry. Benjamin Lee Mortensen. Juan Pablo Muriel Batanzos. Mizuki Nakahara. Selena Marie Niedermeyer. Victoria Ray Negum. Kevin Dale Neener. Mackenzie Joy Newkirk. Ryan James Newpower. Paige Danielle Nolte. Mogul Newparver. Abigail Elizabeth Neiseth. Megan Marie O'Donovan. Lee Wild Omig. Karen Diane Olson. Delaney Christine Otto. Whitney Aaron Owen. Evan Andrew Pankow. Jayun Park. Rachel Palus. Caitlin Elizabeth Pearson. Travis A. Pachesic. Joseph Henry Peakle. Hunter Joseph Pink. Brittany Nicole Polson. Hannah Prater. Michaela Joe Pukal. Kyle Hayden Punt. Zachary Quinn. Christine A. Quist. Elise Delaney Rader. Sienna Lane Ramage. Drew James Rassett. Brian Thomas Ryer. David Andrew Ryder. Abigail Michelle Rice. Megan Ann Richards. Ashley Marie Ritchie. Alexis Jane Robinson. Megan Laurel Rod. Patrick Justin Rodebaugh. Isabel Eleanor Roschke. Ashley Beth Mora Rosanna. Caleb Clifford Roshan. Erica Lynn Rothbauer. Kristen Joe Rude. Eric Michael Ryback. Alea Ragab Sadik. Koharu Sakura. Kagan Dawn Delos Santos. Rachel Marie Savage. Lucy Lily Shetman. Abigail Mary Schuneman. Tate Robert Schlichting. Gustav Henry Schmidt, Ellie Marie Schomer, Erica Lynn Schrammel, Cordell Albert Schrank, Kaylee Jean Schuchard, Kimberly Jo Shu, Megan Rose Schultz, Parker Joseph Schultz, Henry Marvin Schwartz, Molly Marie Shippey, Victoria Marie Simpkins, Vincent James Simone, Ryan William Schoberg, Lauren Ray Smith, Paige Elise Smith, Rebecca Smith, Madison Marie Snyder, Samantha Jean Sochek, Tyler Lee Stanley, Julia Ann Stellis, Anna Stolte, Blake Stafford Storholm, Rachel Jane Streets, Joseph DiMaggio Stuckey, Michaela Ann Stumbo, Rebecca Ray Swenning, Andrew Joseph Tarr, Annalie Rachel Taras, Samuel Andrew Tartar, David Norman Thompson Sr., Samantha Jacqueline Travis, Justin A. Tricarton, Mariah Patricia Trohe, Coltra Trolin Heistand, Faith Louise Vandergallen, Calliope Anastasia Zoe Vanderhei, Nautu Vang, Mary Leanne Veenstra, Alyssa Carol Vogel Marty, Madeline Grace Vorlishik, Alexa Jennifer Walczyk, Joseph Wananda, Sam Pohu Wang, Morgan Michael Waste, William Dempsey Way, Anne Elizabeth Wegscheider, Lily Helena Weiser, John Joseph Wally, Caitlin Shirley Helen Weiberg, Elizabeth Mary Weiland, Andrea Hope Wilds, Brooklyn Rose Williams, Caitlin Marie Williams, Amarie Yvonne Witt, Kayla Faith Wood, Maya Nicole Wood, Simone Elise Woods, Kong Peng Zhang, Connie Yang, Madison Rose Young, Marie Rose Zek, Zichao Zhang,
Becca Marie Edenik, Henok Zegai Adhanmon, Tristan Mackenzie Akasan, Nathan Kevin Alzendorf. Benjamin David Anderson. Brandon Eugene Anderson. Michael Madison Andres. Lindsay Nicole Baker. Amy Nicole Beasley. Matthew Donald Bensonen. Madison Alexandria Blinn. Blake Allen Blundell. Tanner Robert Bungard. Andrew Kevin Borchardt. Brody Dale Borgerson. Karkanle Bohr. Emily Beth Bromley. William Rodrigo Brenes. David Bowie. Jeff Burke. Joseph William Klombacher. Adam Joseph Kanapu. Keelan Angelo Capocasa. Ryan Kusin. Ann M. Davis. Emily Elizabeth Donner. Abdullah A. Agar. Kyle Marie Eckerin. Kendra Louise Erickson. Matthew David Erickson. Sierra Dawn Evaska. Abigail Grace Fett. Alexander Jacob Fink. Jordan Joseph Fitzberger. Barrett Ross Fitzpatrick. Bryce Jean Pucas. Odalise Garcia Mendoza. Nicholas John Gert. Samuel Bauer Gibbons. Cody Michael Gustavish. Fernanda Lizette Gueman. Caroline Elaine Guzzi. Marie Hagen. Courtney Hansen. Evan Daniel Hauser. Henchao Hay. Thomas James Hyde. Erica Jean Hayden. Ryan Wong. Kaylee Ann Hoffman. Nicholas Scott Holm. Amanda Marie Holton. Michael William Hughes. Laura Catherine Hulls. Lindsay Nicole Jack. Guyaun Zhang. Dominic Leo Jacques. Christopher Johnson. Lanelli C. Johnson. Adam Gerard Casper. Matthew Douglas Keller. Nicole Kelly. Jared Berndal Kims. Kelly Lynn Kejeth. Michael Patrick Koch. Ethan Robert Kraus. Christopher Ray Kuchenmeister. Zachary John Kuznia. Brady Ronald Lang. Nathan Russell Langford. Rowan Elizabeth Langford. Elizabeth Rose Larson. Jacqueline Rose Lee. Chad David Linzer. Jinbao Lin. Donovan Patrick Linder. Jacob Allen Link. Ruby John Lipovitz. Massimo Lanetti. Caitlin Marie Lorfield. Jacob John Lubretta. Heidi Lutz. Colin James Lynch. Alana Brienne Manito Granda. Wade Lawrence Malencha. Thomas James McNamara. Holly Jeanette Mitchell. Chris Mumbunda Monaco. Jens Michaelbust. Nicholas John Nally. Matthew Joseph Nastu. Mirza Ajam Navid. Rachel Elizabeth Ness. Shansokam Ngiam. Trenton Jules Nelson. Logan Tyler Olson. Nicholas David Olson. Jolyn Ray Osmansky. Janelle Painkowicz. Aaron Jean Peterson. Zachary James Pettypiece. Ashley Prophet. Nicholas Philip Polju. Joseph Leo Reams. John Matthew Romanik. Levi Ross. Michael Vance Russell. Connor Daniel Satterland. Melissa Sauerwein. Cole Claire Schomer. Christina Abigail Schwab. Paige Marie Schwarzrock. Stephanie Amber Scott. Haley Rose Sell. Brock Selleck. Roger Dean Severson. Bobby Lynn Shablik. Leon Matthew Schenker. Jordan Robert Stanley. Nathan Paul Struck. Mitchell Douglas Strinke. Susan Elaine Sundberg. Anthony J. Salty. Mio Takase. Mitchell Allen Vanderberg. Catherine Francesca Vecchio. Abigail Rose Verneau. Isabel Jo Wagner. Allison Mitchell Wallace. Samuel S. Welch. Michaela Jo Werack. Julie Whitaker. Caroline Danette Willis. Autumn Janine Wilson. Courtney Kaylee Winters. Caitlin Mary Wallers. Justin James Woostenberg. Shen Xiang. Nuhu Yang, Yojin Yin, Zhoyuan Zhou, Molly Ziegler.
Casey Patricia Allred, Emily Ray Amundsen, Eric Christopher Anderson, Tyler James Anderson, Bridget Anna Andrastek, Hannah Andres, Stephen James Ark, Ryan Gregory Osher, Alyssa Ray Babik, Autumn Buckman, Anna Elizabeth Bailey, Terazita Bailey, Sierra Mary Barber, Gabriel Arlene Bjornson, Carolee Jean Bledgen, Helen Margaret Broker, Jordan Brown, Caitlin Savannah Borges, Cassidy Ray Berkman, Brett Thomas By, Kaylee Mary Byrne, Rachel Elizabeth Burns, Amber May Carlson, Eric Stephen Chalene, Lady Chang, Yu Chen, Ashley Marlene Cournot, Rebecca Lee Defoe, Gabriel Haley Deedon, Paris Delisle, Sydney Ellie Driver, David Eichler, Jackson Burton Elfstrom, Emily Faust, Megan Kathleen Fierzen, Brooke Elizabeth Joan Fisher, Angela Force, Rose Victoria Froil, Rachel Mary Gent, JC Kathleen Girding, Allison Noel Gellen, Callie Renee Jardine, Callie Mary Gorman, Skylar May Green, Grace Elizabeth Hallis, Nicole Elizabeth Hankin, Stephanie Jean Hansen, Zebariah John Hayes, Abigail Rose Hendrickson, Michaela Jean Hendrickson, Philip Reyes Herder, John Michael Heron, Carly Hinrichs, Abby Hintz, Haley Ann Heppen, Sarah Ann Holm, Rachel Joanne Hovey, Freedom James Hunt, Haley Hossett, Carrie Johnson, Haley May Kazmarski, Jennifer Joy Karpinski, Matthew David Keith, Elisa Mary Kelly, Hogan Philip Kernstock, Margaret Keel, Brianna Mary Kiesler, Sarah Ann Kemis, Adam James Kiwas, Shaylin Mary Clave, Samantha Louise Kostuk, Carly Ann Kalo, Jessica Min Lackner, Madison Joe Lake, Tracy Langan, Casey Joe Larkowski, Christopher John Milton Lehman, Jessica Lynn Lemerand, Paige Catherine Lunsman, Kayla Danielle Manor, Haley Jeanette Martin, Katie Elizabeth McFarland, Grace Helen Meidel, Ashley Grace Melland, Gail Joy Michael, Brandon Thomas Mondor, Robert Clement Mooney, Emily Rose Mueller, Pamela Muri, Alexis Nicole Mulcahy, Ryan Mullery, Jordan Mary Munick, Kaylee Rose Niedermeyer, Paige Rayanne Nelson, Vanessa Jane Nelson, Ashley Grace Nordell, Jacqueline Lee O'Brien, Allison Ray Olson, Summer Nicole Parzek, Caitlin Elizabeth Pello, Megan Alexandria Pendar, Emma Christine Peterman, Olivia Catherine Peters, Cameron Wayne Peterson, Emma Ellis Peterson, Barbara Ann Quayle, Cassidy Ann Quinton, Rachel Anna Radcliffe, Michaela Jean Raleigh, Amanda Joel Rand, Cassidy Michelle Randallsoffer, Grace Reinhardt, Megan Catherine Ritter, Leighton Lee May Rockensock, Patrick Joseph Rowling, Christopher William Rost, Natalie Vogel Rountree, Caitlin Christian Shiljan, Ashley Lauren Schrammel, Varsha Ray Shusted, William Henry Seeley, Andrew William Setram, Grace Nora Shade, Michaela Sharon, Danielle Mary Sippos, Rachel Emma Sorensen, Kara Ann Standart, Brianna Adele Stites, Caitlin Elizabeth Stock, Brianna Christine Stocks, Catherine Margaret Stremka, Callie Ann Tepley, Mason Lee Tyne, Guadalupe Torres, Allison Nicole Tostenson, Julie Renee Turca, Miranda Nancy Vosberg, Victoria Ray Walker, Nigel Eric Westbrook, Isabel Ann White, Nathan Scott Wildenberg, Sydney Ann Willer, Carly Ann Willett, Lindsay K. Williams, Nathaniel Lee Wingler, Sarah Jo Winter, Grace Ann Wojciechowski, Julia Lauren Wolf, Christian Young, Austin David Youngmark, Elisa Michelle Zaspel, Sophie Elizabeth Zimniewicz,
Kaltun Abdulkarani, Nagadev Krishna Kant Allah, Nicole Catherine Alley, Molly E. Anderson, Swathi Bangalore Madhuranath, Jane Barnes, Travis Allen Bauermeister, Caitlin Ashley Berg, Bethany Ann Binger, Mark Kyle Bjork, Lauren Alexandra Brandine, Mackenzie Jane Brantner, Rachel Catherine Brown, Jacob Richard Brunquell, Brian Patrick Beckner, Brittany Rose Burns, Lisa Laurel Butterbroat, Maggie Cecilia Carlson, Elizabeth Bailey Channel, Haritha Chidabarthini, Carly Carol Christian, Kelsey Lynn Kobler, Danielle Kotz, Adam Christian Kraft, Clark Dennis Donnelly, Stephanie Drow, Brittany Dufresne, Jessica Early, Lauren Sarah Eggy, Emily Eliason, Megan Rose Elliott, Leah Marie Ellis, Christy Beth Furr, Carrie Colleen Lynch Fern, Shad Gaussman, Chad Edward Gertzen, Kayla Lucille Grahovac, Emma Catherine Gray, Emily Gustafson, Hannah Hills, Corey Heisel, Daniel Hepner, Monica Sue Holmes, Ladin Imani Naini, Raleigh Tobias Emoto, Erica Sue Iverson, Emma Rose Jacobs, Jordan Dane Johansson, Amber Johnson, Sonia Carol Camrath, Terry Lynn Kern, Anthony John Clare, Colin Tyler Nebular, Alex John Kohler, Katerina Maria Kolar, Kelly Marie Coles, Kayla Lynn Kruckenberg, Jennifer Ann Kewen, James Aaron Qualheim, Ryan Andrew Lefto, Renee Lynn Leanvarn, Yi Swan Liu, Nikhil Lobo, Michelle Marie Lundberg Bogner, Tess Marie Matson, Ellen F. McConaughey, Nicole Carolyn McKinney, Miranda Ellen Melstrom, Lauren Ann Metcalf, Ryan Miller, Brianna Lee Morris, Jamie Maher Morris, Bethany Margaret Mueller, Yassine Haji Muse, Cassie Lynn Nelson, Stephanie Lynn Nielsen, Aki Nakora, Sarah Margaret O'Donnell, Amy Marie Oyen, David Olson, Elizabeth Ann Olson, Ravi Kumar Thanadi Palanichami, Allison Nicole Parsons, Spatiha Padmanabhan, Florence Bonsaline Patty, Emily Healing Paulson, Danielle Pernot, Ryan Margaret Anna Peter, Mary Elizabeth Peterson, Vaughn Michael Peterson, Asia Marie Platt, Emily Preisel, Mark David Prokopowicz, Stephanie Qualiana, Aishwarya Rangaswamy, Lauren Reichel, Mitchell Rhodes, Arnice Roberson, Daniel Stephen Ross, Kayla Marie Powell, Bethany Elizabeth Schluter, Olivia Ann Shore, Abigail M. Schultz, Hannah Carolyn Schultz, Ella Scott, Stacy Louise Skemp, Christopher Adam Smith, Corinne Emily Spaeth, Gunashil Srinivas Manjula, Nandini Srinivas, Amelia Donna Starzinski, Amy Steiner, Samantha Stenzel, Kaylee Lynn Stiles, Laura Emily Swenson, Megan Grace Tackett, Brandon James Tilkins, Melissa Alexandra Toland, Zach Austin Turpin, M. Vance, Blessin Vargas Thomas, Vishwa Vesudeva Gowda, Justine Volts, Lindsay Grace Redinzel, Catherine Jean Wamstead, Emily Marie Wenz, Christina Marie White. Madeline Claire Wiltrout. Lindsay Elizabeth Wojcik. Zong Shang. Julie Duachi Yang.